On Flex, I would just grab the 2 or 3 sets now. Thank you so much, Chad. It was nice having you here with us. I know the ladies in the chat are going to be wild that Chad was here. Hello, everyone. Look what I did. Look what I did. I broke the iPad cover. Who am I, Chad? Who am I? Let's talk bird baths. Oh, I'm so happy this baby is on sale. Look, I almost grabbed this at the $60 price point because to me, these look like $300 at an art fair, you know, hand-painted, ornate details. I can't believe our price was $60 and now clearance price under $45 for the Plow Hearth glass bird baths. You have 3 to choose from, and I know we have this wonderful overhead shot that will get to show you all of the different artwork. They're about 2.5 feet high, each one. 21 inches high, each one. But the diameter, if you're looking at the cardinal or the bee, which is right here, this is the bee with the beautiful flowers. Those are gonna be 18 inches. And then here is your butterfly. This one is going to be just shy at about 17 3/4 inches in the diameter there. I love the colors on that one. Isn't that just spectacular? And here is your last. The last one, I think, will be the first to sell out. Everybody loves a cardinal. I mean, this is like hand-painted, beautiful art show. If you were strolling through a luxury art show and you saw this and you knew that maybe there's a couple birds that come to visit you and you're like me and you see loved ones when a cardinal arrives, you would say, okay, I don't want the sticker shock, but tell me what it is. If it's under 100, I'll get it. If it's under 200, I'll think about it all day, but maybe I'll budget for it. If it was $44.99 and they said, why don't you just take it home for $22 and change, you'd be like, how many do you have? We have Yvette Lopez here with us today. Yvette, they're beautiful, aren't they?
And you know what? You said exactly what I say every time I talk about these beautiful pieces from Plow Hearth.
Right.
It is like being in an upscale art show. You take a peek and you're like, I really want it, but I don't want to pay that price. I don't know how HSN does it, but they do it every time. And these are, to me, these are very elegant. And I want you to know, this is all glass and it's actually, I'm not sure with a real close shot if you can tell, it has texture to it, like where the design is, it's raised.
Yes, great point.
So it's just not flat. These are all hand painted and they're also powder coated, which means when it is out there in the sun and the rain and the snow, this beautiful color is not gonna fade. It's not gonna fade at all. The stand is metal. Okay, nothing plastic here. The stand will not chip or fade or rust. So there's a lot of durability here mixed in with the beauty. They're a nice size in the 18 diameter.
Yep.
Now, I gave these for Mother's Day. I gave my mom the bee. I gave my best friend the butterfly, who loves butterflies. And the butterfly has a little bit of the scalloped edge, like with the butterfly wings. But the detail here, guys, is just, it's so exquisite. And this, it reminds me of like the stained glass in a church.
Murano glass even too.
Yes.
Look how beautiful this is as a centerpiece. And of course you can take it off of the stand. It's gonna come pre-assembled. The stand itself is great if you have another bird bath that you wanna use it for. It's just, you know, as you can see here, you just open and close it. It can be flat and then that's it. But using these as a centerpiece or, you know, maybe you're putting some flowers in it or some fruit or even just something decorative or leaving it just as it is because my goodness, isn't she enough? She's so beautiful, this piece of jewelry for your outdoor table, your indoor table. Maybe it's an entryway bowl that you have as a catch-all. But, I mean, the price for hand-painted art of this size.
Exactly.
I go to a lot of art fairs. I mean, we're looking at something that's about 1/5 the cost of what you would be paying for this in a retail environment.
And then, like you said, that cardinal. So I have the cardinal in my backyard where I have my bird feeders. And when you see a cardinal land on the cardinal bird bath, you just get giddy. I was like, this is the most, I was scurrying to get my camera, and that's a nice, juicy cardinal in there. So the color, you know, he's like, he hasn't missed a meal. So again, thank you for holding that up. The detail, look at all the detail with the cardinal, the very vibrant colors, the flowers. There's just so much
Yvette,
detail here.
The blue and the
Isn't that
purple
gorgeous?
on this side, it's almost like this iridescent shimmer. There is a slight shimmer to these.
Yes.
And I mean, I love painting with just like a little touch of the shimmer,
Yes.
you know. If you know an artist, if you know a gardener, if you know someone who loves the outdoors, but really anyone who loves that unique touch of whimsy and really fine art, beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces. Each one is hand-painted. That means no two will be exactly alike. These are a spectacular gift. I think it would be reasonable at this price to grab two if you know you want to even just keep the butterfly on your table or even the cardinal on your table, because every color in your interior some way is going to be brought out in that one. I mean, you have the reds, you have the blues, but the butterfly, isn't she fun?
Gorgeous. And like you said, as a gift, I think it's a very personal gift because we all know, like I said, when I gave one to my best friend, she just loves butterflies. You know someone that loves the cardinal. My mom was just taken by the bee design because you don't see it that often. Mm-hmm. So they make a beautiful gift, but please get one for yourself, because when you get this home and open it and you see it in person, you feel the quality. Again, you see the detail in the design and the way that there's texture right in the glass. You will fall in love with this and not believe that you paid the price that you did and say, I should have purchased another one. I really should have, you know? So again, Plow Hearth, this is what they are known for. They're very upscale, durable, artistic pieces, and you are getting them here at a phenomenal price. And I just encourage you to see where you would want this. Again, I have one in the back. You could put one right in your front entryway. What a beautiful thing to see right as you're approaching your door.
Wow.
Maybe with some, you know, some flowers around it. Look at that. What a gorgeous shot that is.
The cardinal is by far our most popular, and it's also our most limited. If you love this, at the 18 inches diameter, hand-painted glass art. I mean, again, if you're walking through the art fair, you're lucky enough to be able to stroll there on a Sunday afternoon, and you were to just see one of these, you would be gravitating towards it because of the gorgeous flowers, that shimmer on the blue, the 3D element of the glass, and of course the hand-painted details. And when I see a cardinal, I see my grandfather. And when I see a butterfly, I see my grandmother. And I see, you know, the cardinal is the state bird of Illinois, North Carolina, Virginia. I think we have 7 states that have the cardinal as a state bird. So many people gravitate towards cardinals. So if you are one of them, remembering that this is somehow a, what is it, $44.99 total price. Wow. When you would have this at a art fair, if you did, you know, have your 2 flex payments, I would think they'd each be around $75 to $80. But here our flex pay will be $22.50, and you are just getting this table. You're also getting the stand. It will come ready to go. You can use it, of course, as the bird bath, as it's meant to be used. Use it as a catch-all. Use it as a piece of art. And maybe if you can swing too, then you can grab the butterfly as well. I think that she's very special. No offense to the bee. My dog's name is Bee. I love the bee, okay? I love bees. I think they're great. But the butterfly and the cardinal, both to me, are very personal and spiritual.
Yes. I agree. And also the glass, this is a, what do you say? Is that like about a quarter inch?
I want to say it exactly right, but it does not say, but I would say over a third of an inch.
Yeah, I agree. That's a very thick piece of, there you go. That's a great shot where you can see it. This is no thin piece of glass. Again, very substantial, so very durable, but along with the elegance and the beauty of each piece.
Oh, man.
Lovely, lovely.
This is making me want to start painting glass. I'm totally into it.